But this morning, I want you to turn your attention to the understanding. There's just one life. You've been given this life. When you consider eternity, you're just a blip. 80 to 90 years. If you would take eternity to eternity, you're just a blob. It starts off, and the scriptures talk about how it starts out like a grass that comes in the morning and then fades away in the night. Hey, it's such a short life. On a monitor, if you would consider eternity, you're just a blob. It starts out. That's it. It's over. 80 to 90 years maximum. 80 to 90 years maximum. Every day going by. One day after the other. Every second, every minute, every hour, every day, every week, every month will just soon pass away. One life. And this life has been given by Christ. And the scriptures talk about in Hebrews and chapter 9 and verse 27. Hebrews and chapter 9 and verse 27. And as it is appointed unto men once to live, once to die, but after this, the judgment. That's it. One life. You'll be gone. Then just the judgment. It's over, guys. What do you do in this blip? What do you do in this brief period of time? Counts forever. And what you don't do in this brief period of time counts forever. What you do counts, and what you don't do counts. And therefore, we got to be absolutely cautious about this blip. Absolutely cautious about every day, every second, every minute. Absolutely cautious. Just one life, and it will be gone. And so what do we do in this one life? The first thing is, remember your Creator. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before it becomes you become too old. Before every day goes by, right? Every day goes by. You just start off in the morning and you just are preparing something as a woman for your children. You are just rushing the kids to the school and dropping them, going to attend to your calls, and you go off to your work, and you come back in the night and you scramble yourself up, watch something on TV, and you sleep again. You're so tired, and you continue to do this life again and again and again. And 60 years gone by, and then you're retired, and I don't understand what retirement is, and then life just passes away. What are we doing? But in this life, God says, remember your Creator. Remember your Creator. Ecclesiastes and chapter 12 and verse 1. Remember your Creator in the days of your youth, before the days of trouble come and the years approach when you will say, I find no pleasure in them. Verse 6 to 8. Remember Him before the silver cord is severed, the golden bowl is broken, before the pitcher is shattered at the spring, the wheel broken at the well, and the dust returns to the ground it came from, and the spirit returns to God who gave it. Meaningless, meaningless, says the teacher. Everything is meaningless. I want you to know that everything in this world and everything in this life is absolutely meaningless. The only meaningful thing is to recognize that there is a Creator who created you, and He formed you even before you were formed in your mother's womb, even before you were called by your name, even before your unformed body came and integrated together in the womb of your mother, before that zygote got fixed in the uterus of your mother. He is the one who called you Ravi. He is the one who has called you Grace. He's the one who called you Santosh. Therefore, remember Him. Remember Him. Remember your Creator. Remember everything that He has done for you. For God so loved the world that He gave His only Son, that whosoever will believe in Him should not perish, but have everlasting life. Hold on to Him. Because if you don't have Him, everything is meaningless. Everything is meaningless. One life, hold on to Him. If there is any meaning in your life, it is to recognize and to remember your Creator. Hold on to Him. If you don't have Jesus Christ, everything in your life is meaningless. And that's the reason why I'm pleading before you. Hold on to your Creator. Hold on to Him. Your life will become meaningful. Just this one life. Remember your Creator. Number 2, I want you to know that you need to take heart. And do not lose heart. Can we lift our left hands and say, take heart? Come on, everyone say, take heart. And your right hand and say, do not lose heart. You know why? Because this life that we live is miserable. This life that we are living is meaningless. It's miserable. Every day of your life is miserable. It's 25 years of interacting with people and hearing the stories of people. Miserable. I don't see one life. Everything is going great. Not even one. If they are good in one, that's another area that's miserable. If they're good in their family, health is miserable. If the health is good, finances are miserable. There is some part of human life, not because of you, not because of anybody, but because this whole world is depraved. This whole world is disintegrating. That's why Paul says in 2 Corinthians and chapter 4, and he declares together, outwardly we are wasting away, but inwardly, because I know my Creator, because I know my God. If you are not inwardly renewing day by day, if every day is so much of treachery within your own mind, and there's no inward renewal, your life will be so miserable. Come out of it. Take heart. Overcome this world, because Jesus has overcome the world. That's what the scriptures are saying in John chapter 16 and verse 33. I have told you these things so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have what? Trouble. But take heart. I have overcome this world. 2 Corinthians chapter 4 verse 16 to 18. Therefore we do not lose heart, though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day. For our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. So fix your eyes on not what is seen, but what is unseen. Since what is seen is temporary and what is unseen is eternal. For the temporary seen world is miserable. And therefore I lift up my eyes and see the internal, eternal. Inwardly are being renewed day by day. And therefore, do not give up hope. Do not give up hope. Take heart. This is what I believe. I want to come to each and every one of you, shake you up and say, take heart. Encourage you and say, I know your life is miserable. I know your life is so much meaningless. But if you would remember your Creator in this one life, take heart. Take heart. Don't be discouraged. Don't be down. Don't be discouraged. Don't be down. That's life. Because this Creator has created you. This Creator has formed you. This Creator has given His life for you. Be encouraged. Be comforted. Yes, this world is meaningless. Yes, this world is miserable. Yes, this world is meaningless. Yes, this world is miserable. But I want to come to each and every one of you and speak into your life and say, hey, take heart. Be encouraged. This Jesus has overcome the world. Thirdly, everyone's given 24/7. Nobody is given 25/7. Nobody is given 28/7. Everybody is given 24/7. And therefore, you and I have this express important need to redeem the time. Because otherwise, things will just go. Days will just go. Time will just flee. You started out 2024, January 1st, thinking, I have this wonderful year ahead. We are already closing in on September. The first week of September is gone. This year will go. Just October, November, December. 3 more months, this year will go. We thought we just started. And we are already at the ending months of the year 2024. Redeem your time. Use it wisely. Use it wisely. And that's what the Word of God is asking us to do. You got to redeem time and use it wisely. Psalms chapter 90 and verse 10 and then verse 12. Our days may come to 70 years or 80 if our strength endures. Yet the best of them are but trouble and sorrow, for they quickly pass and we fly away. God, teach us to number our days, that we may gain a heart of wisdom. If you lived 80 years, it's just 29,220 days. It's just 29,220 days, including the leap years, okay? I calculated 80 into 365, 80 divided by 4, which is 20. Included the leap years, 29,220 days. That's it. And some of you, if you're 40 years, that's not my age, but if you're 40 years, half of it is gone. Some of you, Pastor John Satyamurthy, a lot of it is gone. All of them, one after the other, is passing away. One life, guys. Redeem your time and use it wisely. Redeem your time and use it wisely, because days and months and years are going by. You just wasted a full day being angry. What a waste! Did you gain anything? Did your family gain anything? Some of them can just lose 10 days being upset. What's the use? Turn to someone and say, redeem. Redeem. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time. Understand what the will of the Lord is. For a final day will come when people will come into the throne and say, God, we call you Lord, Lord. Sorry, you can actually pray lengthy prayers and do Lord, Lord, and have a lot of religious prayers that you can do. But if you didn't do the will of the Father will say, I don't know you. Because there's a plan, there's a purpose, there is a will that has been written about your life. Psalms 139 talks about how even before you were formed in your mother's womb, every day of your life has been written in His books, even before one of those days came to pass. Revelation talks about books being opened. And the first book that is going to be opened is called the book of life. If you did not remember your Creator in the days of your youth, your name will not be in the book of life. First and foremost, we need to make sure that our name will be recorded in the book of life. If your name is recorded in the book of life, then another book opens up. And this book is about every intention, every thought, every word, every action. Can we say this together? Intention, thoughts, words, deeds. Everything that you thought, everything that you intended, everything that you said, everything that you did, recorded. And on that final day, the book that was written even before one day came to pass will be compared with the book of your intention, your thought, your words, your actions. And there is going to be put on a balance. On one side is the book of the will of God upon your life. Another is a book of all your intentions, thoughts, words, actions. You can keep blaming everybody else, but your intention, your thought, your words, your actions will be put. And a mene tekelu person will be declared, yes, you have been weighed on the scales of God and you are found wanting. And therefore, grasp the purposes of God, grasp the will of God, and say, God, not my will, not what I want. At the end of it, how much of control do you want? It's all about you. It's time that you dethrone you and enthrone Christ in the throne of your life. And therefore, remember your Creator in the days of your youth. Yes, life is already meaningless. Life is already miserable. Take heart. Redeem your time. Grasp the purposes of God. Grasp the will of your Father. Get to know what is written in that book that was written even before one day came to pass in your life. Hey, you got to fulfill. I can't go and stand before the judgment seat of God and say, it's because of this person, it's because of that person that I was not able to fulfill the will of God in my life. No, you stand before His judgment throne. You have to answer for every thought, every word, every action. One life, and it's passing away, and don't waste it. Know what the will of the Father is.